You probably found this video because your relationship with a narcissist has ended, and you can't figure out for the life of you why they are telling people things about you that are not true. Not only that, but you're finding out that they are blaming you for how the relationship ended when in reality, they caused the relationship to end because of their actions. If that's you, then welcome to my channel, The Narcissist Revealed, where we discuss topics related to the patterns of narcissism and understanding their tactics so that you can better prepare yourself when dealing with these interactions. If you enjoy this video, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button for more videos like this. Also, check out the description box for my latest recommendations. Now, let's get straight to the video. What is a narcissist smear campaign and how do you respond to it? A smear campaign is a carefully planned strategy meant to humiliate you and damage your reputation. The aim of the narcissist smear campaign is to bring you down while also boosting their own ego. One of the most common methods of attack used by a narcissist is to launch a smear campaign. Not every narcissist, however, participates in a smear campaign, but if you just broke up with one recently, there's a pretty good chance they'll try to slander you with this tactic to discredit you and ruin your reputation. Smearing can manifest in a variety of ways. It might be mild or severe, and it may come in a number of flavors. Passive-aggressive remarks about you behind your back are an example of mild smearing. In serious situations, smear campaigns might include life-threatening rumors, threats, and legal allegations. Smear campaigns typically include the following elements. Some element of truth. They'll scatter the smear campaign with just a little bit of truth to make it more believable. You abandoned them. You shattered their heart. You don't care about them. These claims may be somewhat correct. You did leave them. You are no longer focused on the relationship and instead have decided to make yourself and your emotional well-being a priority. However, what they failed to do when telling their very convincing story is leave out the role they played that caused you to take the actions that you took to protect yourself. Instead, the narcissist will frequently exaggerate a single piece of truth to construct a full narrative about you and how you've wronged them in the relationship. An attack on your personality. Narcissists will go on and on about every mistake or indiscretion you've ever made. Again, some of these stories may have some truth to them, but a majority of the details will be exaggerated and fabricated to match their preconceptions. Some narcissists don't even realize or consider themselves to be openly deceptive. Instead, they believe their ideals are valid because, again, they fail to see any negative role they may have played in any situation, and they don't realize that the way they're portraying the story is entirely false. Self-pity. They'll look for sympathy at every corner while tearing apart your reputation and making you look like the bad guy. Narcissists want others to believe that they are the innocent victim in any conflict. They tend to seek out people who are most likely to agree with them to tell their stories to. These people are typically called their flying monkeys. They want people to believe that you were the problem and you harmed them rather than vice versa. They get pity by blaming you for the lies and rumors while hogging all the misery. They'll tell the story in a way that gets pity and shifts all the blame from them and makes any listener feel sorry to hear that the poor narcissist had to endure so much pain. Unforgiving grudge. Some narcissists can hold a grudge and view you as a villain for the rest of their lives. Their anger or indignation for you has no expiration date. Once they perceive you as an enemy, you will continue to be one in their eyes no matter what. Narcissists have a tendency to look at people as either all good or all bad. They have a hard time seeing that people can hold both good and bad qualities at the same time. Once they put you in a box as being bad, there will be nothing anyone can say or do to change their mind. Why does a narcissist do a smear campaign? For a narcissist, smearing is a way of getting back at you. By hurting your reputation and emotional state, they try to damage the image that others have of you. Damaging your image in the eyes of others, in turn, makes them feel superior since they've damaged the object of their hatred. Smear campaigns also give narcissists a sense of power and control over you. Talking down about you in public and to your friends and family is a way of diminishing you. It may also be an attempt to chase away people who would support or encourage your independence. Smearing can be used to punish you for abandoning them. When narcissists smear by exaggerating the truth, they are sending a message that they've got you cornered, and now others will judge you as harshly as they do. They want to inflict as much damage as possible. Narcissists can also smear you to get even with you for trying to escape their control. By publicly humiliating and insulting you, they feel like they've regained some of the control you took away from them when you ended the relationship. So you may ask, when does the smear campaign start? If you are in a romantic relationship with the narcissist, they can begin to lay the groundwork for the smear campaign while you are in the relationship. You'll think everything is moving along smoothly, but behind your back, they may start telling people things you've told them in confidence. They'll gossip, even about personal things. On the surface, they seem reasonable and rational, but underneath their facade, they are emotional piranhas to good people who trust them. You'll wonder why people are suddenly acting differently around you or have stopped speaking to you, not realizing the narcissist is telling you they love you to your face, but trying to sabotage you when you're not looking. They'll tell lies behind your back on how you're mistreating them to set the stage so if the relationship ends, it will seem like they did everything they could to make it work, but no matter how hard they tried, you made the relationship unbearable. They'll essentially manipulate everyone into believing that you are the bad guy. So when the relationship ends, everyone will automatically believe you are to blame instead of the actions of the narcissist. The smear campaign will be more aggressive after the relationship has ended. They will tell anyone who's willing to listen what a horrible person you were. Their intention is to slander your name so that no one will want to be with you. Otherwise, how could they possibly get away with treating someone so badly if you weren't the bad person they proclaimed you to be? So how to defend yourself from a smear campaign? Smear campaigns are all about control. It's one of the narcissist's favorite ways to get back at you for leaving them. To win against a smear campaign, you must take control back. This can be difficult since the narcissist will use their social status to slander your name. Be prepared for the narcissist to act out in various ways when you leave them. They may try to guilt trip you or use tactics like begging, pleading, and bargaining. It's likely that they will smear at some point during this time period. Prepare yourself by keeping a journal of anything the narcissist does that hurts your feelings. This will allow you to show others the truth about what's going on if they try to badmouth you by using old memories as example. Narcissists are proud and self-absorbed, which means it may be difficult for them to admit a mistake or a loss. They can't bring themselves to apologize, so they continue to blame you. It's important to remember that they will try to make themselves look better and you look worse. Save your energy and don't fight back. Narcissists always win when you do. This is because fighting back will only cause you stress and wasted energy. Most people like peace and balance. You'll be out of your element because entertaining them will be joining their world of chaos, and chaos is a place where they operate the best. Seek support from those who know the real you and stand by your side. If people find out what's going on through secondhand sources, they won't believe it because they know the real you. Narcissists can be very charming, so many have a hard time believing that the person who's smiling is also hurting you behind closed doors. If your friends or family are being influenced by the narcissist smear campaign, don't lose hope. It is likely that they're just listening to what he has to say and not necessarily supporting the narc's opinion. If you ask them for their support and you tell them your story, they will see the narcissist's words don't match up with who you really are. People often want to fight back against smear campaigns, but this can actually give the narcissist more power. It's important to stay calm and not retaliate. If you go on the attack, it will only fuel the narcissist's fire since they enjoy your emotions. They love the attention of it all. Find ways that don't involve arguing or disagreeing with the narcissist. Tell people who you know will support you. You can also show others the evidence that the narcissist has been using you to slander your name. This is a good way of showing those you know what's going on and that you aren't afraid, while letting the narcissist know you're not going to put up with their behavior any longer. Remember that there are different ways of defending yourself from smear campaigns. It's important to think about what feels right for you and stay true to your morals while doing so. The more calm, confident, and successful you appear, the harder it will be for the narcissist to keep up with their tricks. And please continue to educate yourself on the patterns of narcissism. Understanding the patterns will give you a heads up on knowing their next move so that you can move accordingly. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe and check out some of the other videos below related to this topic. And now to the next video.